You swallowed a whole ass bat? Oh God, you're Satan. All right, guys, time to split up the group. Hey guys, it's your girl Aisha K Geek XX Chic, and we're back with another reaction to Wheel of Time. We're now on to episode 2, which is called Shadows Waiting. Shadows, plural. So in my opinion, the premiere was really, really well done. I think we got a good taste of all of our characters we're going to be dealing with so far, or at least for now. I feel like we're going to have a few more additions as the story continues being told, but we have an idea of who our 4 main central characters are. We have an idea of how magic works in this world. We're getting a little bit of a taste of what the different, kind of beasts that we know versus beasts that we don't, aka the Trollocs. And we've already gotten the main storyline kicked into high gear with the attack that happened on the village. So, like I said, pretty much ticking off all the boxes for good storytelling, but also visually very, very nice to look at. And so far, the acting, everything so far, no complaints. I think it's all been really, really well done. So I'm very much looking forward to getting into episode 2 and continuing on with this story. But before I do, if this is your first time here, welcome to my channel. Thanks so much for coming. Hopefully you'll like it and stick around and consider hitting that subscribe button. That way you can be notified when I do more reactions to this show, as well as many others that are very much the same. And if you have been here before, thank you for returning. And again, if you haven't hit that subscribe button, not sure what you're waiting on. Come on, it's 2020, almost 2022. It's time to join the fam. All right, that out of the way, guys, let's get into episode 2 right about now. Is it a circus? Monks. Soldiers? Soldier monks. Don't drop it, don't drop it, don't drop it.
May you always walk in the light, sir.
Hello, sir. Ooh, look at this melanin popping.
Have you ever tried this?
What is it? Bug? Oh, hi, captive.
Not so much that it hurts, just enough that you bleed.
Someone's hunting the Ivory Tower women. Oh, my brother, why are you making me hate you? Bet you this is a male run situation, isn't it?
That sometimes brutality is the only path to mercy.
Sir, why you gotta be so evil when your waves be so smooth? Oh my God, he collecting the rings like Pokemon. Okay, so we've got people who do not believe in magic or do not approve of magic in this world. I kind of had a feeling we were gonna go this direction because we live in a world that is still very misogynistic and male dominated, and so, ooh, that shot. Sorry, that shot is, wow. Yeah, we live in a world where it's very male dominated, and the idea that there is a power out there that is solely for women, men exclusive, and puts them in a position of some power. Strictly speaking, that has not gone well for women in the past. There's always a group of men who typically are unnecessarily threatened by the fact that women are powerful or self-sufficient, and they want to end it, or if they can't steal it, they want to dominate it. And we already saw in episode 1 that the men can't just steal this power. It drives them mad. So sadly, this is usually the next step, which is just taking the power out of the world, or at least trying to. Yes, I don't know who she is, but I stand. These Trollocs don't even get horses, huh? Oh, I was kind of hoping they were scared of water. Guess not.
Tower's just up there. Would it not be a good idea to head inside some walls?
Walls won't stop Trollocs.
I was about to say, maybe not going to a town. We saw what happened to the last town y'all were at.
My son will be here soon, and then we can...
Twice that when we're safely on the other side.
Get your ass up, she said. Whew, y'all was a breath ahead of them. Dude's like, you could have told me I wouldn't be able to go home again before I started on this journey. I guess they can't swim. Whew, thank God they have a weakness so far. Oh my God, that's a lot. Yeah, there was no way Sister Girl was gonna take care of all them by herself. Where's the leader? There he is. Voldemort can probably swim. Actually, his ass can probably levitate. Even the horse get a skull mask? Even the horse is gangbanging? You are hideous, whatever you are. Hell no!
If you go back, you'll give them a way to follow us. I can't allow it.
That was really, really, really mean. I understand, but God, you know, she could have at least let him get his family. But I guess he wouldn't have believed, and it would have been a whole mess. Ah, that poor man. Wow.
We need to help him.
He's gone.
The show is savage.
We can lose them before they reach another crossing, but we need to move fast.
Yeah, we can have a panic attack about the morals later. What you looking at Daniel Henney for? Get on the horse. Don't look at my husband like that. We gonna fight, sir.
Be careful, everyone. There are things more dangerous than trollocs in this world.
Really? Because if that's the case, I just tap out now. Just put me in the whirlpool in the river like you did the other guy. Sit down, little boy. There's these women tings. She could be asking her whether or not, you know, she's got some sanitary napkins for all you know.
If I had allowed him to take his ferry and cross the river, what would have happened?
They would have come after us, and we all would have died anyway.
We are lucky enough to be able to touch it.
I know I said I.
But you could be. Touching the source will come to you whether you want it to or not.
Oh, you get jewelry. I'm into this club. See, she nicely gives you something rich. She doesn't push you into a river. This is way better.
No thoughts. Just let yourself drift.
See?
Clear your mind.
This is a nice water-like experience, not drowning. This woman's society of her small town needs to take lessons.
That was yours. And yours alone. You don't listen to the wind, Egwene. It's the wind that listens to you.
Hey! Boss Tings!
I came out here to be alone. Egwene,
It's alright. Understand?
Yeah, you kind of have to give him some time to detach, honey. You did just break up with him like 24 hours ago. And if he's really going to accept this whole breakup, you need to let him, you know, distance. How's this guy doing? I feel like he doesn't want to sleep because he probably is just going to close his eyes and see his wife choking on her own blood, which is not great. He has trolloc poison and he hasn't told nobody? Ew. It's going to be gross, isn't it? Ew. I hate the sound of gagging so much. Is this a nightmare? You swallowed a whole ass bat? Oh God, you're Satan. All right, guys, time to split up the group. Okay. But what darkness is whispering to this man? Oh shit, no, it was real. I'm wondering if this dragon thing has somehow split itself across several people.
One conversation, and you're on her side now.
Her side?
What did she...
The side of living? Okay.
Moiraine has done nothing but protect us. Tried to keep us safe.
Right?
See how pale she's getting, how weak. And she does it. Even with you being the stubborn bastard you are.
Thank you.
He does shoot fireballs, so let's try it and stay on the good side.
See, he's the kind of guy who's got a survival's wisdom, as they say. He hasn't had a cushy life. So he understands that you gotta go where the wind blows sometimes, even if you don't fully trust the source of the wind.
But I'm from the borderlands, where men know how to keep their hands to themselves, lest they lose them.
Right?
They can't help but get their fingers in others' business. And those others usually end up dead.
He's looking for a tan line. Smart.
We questioners have a higher purpose.
Right. What's hard with characters like him is that it's easy to get very annoyed, but he's just very zealous, right? And we see this a lot, unfortunately, with the idea of religion and belief. It's not necessarily that the belief itself is wrong, but you get people like this guy who've just got this crazy zeal, and it's so misplaced, and they use that as an excuse to do things that they know are wrong. Oh, ruins. I love ruins.
Walk, footsteps of a father, trail, placed by a mother.
It's interesting. I said this about him last episode. He's very perceptive. He's sensing that everyone's spirits are down. He notices that this poor woman is suffering. And now he just starts singing a song to get everybody's mind off of how much everything sucks right now. He's a good guy, I think. I hope.
Their king, Aemon, like in the song, had sent messages to the neighbors they'd fought for in the past, and they were promised aid if they could hold for 3 days. And somehow they did.
Sounds like was that movie with Gerard Butler, The 300?
Not a step of ground was given up until it was soaked in blood. But on the 13th day, the army of Manethrin was gone.
That's a long time to hold up.
But Eldrine had drawn more of the one power than any woman could ever hope to wield, and it burnt her right through from the inside out.
I mean, if you're gonna go out, that's the way to do it.
There was nothing left of their farms, their villages, or their great city. But they returned, and they held the land that was theirs.
That is a both beautiful, inspiring, and extraordinarily dark and sad story. Dude's like, I thought that was a cheerful song. Thanks for ruining it. It's like Ring Around the Rosie when you find out what that's really about. And if you don't know, give it a little Google.
Tomorrow, we'll figure out where to find sister. Who can heal you?
I thought it already healed the way she was just walking around after getting a whole ass sword to the chest.
You want me to just go back to the way everything was?
No,
Because we can't. You made your decision.
I overestimated him being mature in the first episode. Egwene, you just need to leave this boy alone. The reason he acted like this is because you're chasing him for attention. If he actually realized that you weren't going to give it to him, I'm telling you, you'd see a change in the behavior. Oh man, is this an ambush? Oh, this one could use a bath. I had a feeling he was going to lick his wound. Now watch, she'll be magically healed tomorrow. Are you like the Houndmaster now? They're like, this one's dying, never mind, he's got the poison. Let's go find healthier meat. Is that real or is that a dream? Okay, I know you're like new to this whole I control the wind thing, but this would be a great time for you to tap into that energy, sis. Just saying.
I don't know, she just stopped.
The horses said there's the devil in there, we ain't going. Okay, that's eerily quiet. I always love in shows like this, you don't realize how much ambience and background noise and even music is in these shows until they cut all of it out. And then you realize like how quiet it can be sometimes. And then it's, like I said, it's a little disconcerting. Just gonna go up in here like this is your house.
It is said that evil itself grew from the city's heart and consumed everyone and everything that lived.
Interesting. Oh, we get to hold hands again? Thanks. Here that you stand at the very edge of the world. How you doing, bro? Just communing with wolves and stuff, possibly bleeding out.
Keep it clean so that if I ever did need it, I'd be ready.
Your wife did good work, sir.
Thank you. The girls are gonna be fine.
They know each other so well. It's nice to see like two guys that are friends like that. They can like not just be like toxic masculine bros, like, but they can actually see through in that moment that they needed something a little deeper, a little bit more emotional, and that they could just talk through that and like not have it be weird. Okay, well, if we're not dealing with trials, we're dealing with demons. This is a great trip. Let's hope Moraine never becomes a travel agent because her experiences, not worth it. It does seem like each of them are being affected by something, right? Like Rand having I think the only person who had the bat come out of his mouth. Now this one seems to be more in tune with these dark spirits. The wolves with the other guy, like all of them seem to be in tune with something, which is interesting. He told you not to touch anything in here. I need you to just step away from your thieving tenant. It's sexy, no doubt. one of the sexiest knives I've seen in a minute. Yeah, see the horses? No, not the horses, please, no! It's because that idiot touched the knife. No, run horses. I absolutely agree. That's some bull.
Where are we?
The place you told us not to go? You're unconscious. Oh, it's shadows. That's what they meant by shadows. It kind of looked like it was some kind of disintegrating goo.
Which way? I don't know.
Right? He's like, I've never been here before.
No! Run! No!
Oh, the narrow escape. Call upon the wind, my goddess. If I was to guess, I feel like someone put a curse on this town for abandoning everybody, and like this is what happened. This city said, don't come back. We never asked you here. Meanwhile, these two calmly come out the other side, but now everybody's separated.
Run!
Shh, there are still Trollocs nearby. Are you nuts? Oh, whoever you are, you're gonna die.
If you don't take me to them right now,
Oh!
I'll slit your throat.
You're still alive! Wait, how has Sis been tracking them the entire time and nobody noticed? Okay, Sis has got skills. How interesting, and why doesn't she want... Huh. I guess that makes sense because we saw in the last episode she's no love for the Aes Sedai, right? Because, you know, past things. That story doesn't make full sense to me though, because I feel like there's more to it that her mother figure did not tell her. But I feel like her, was it Naive? I think that she might be one of them. I'm thinking she might be someone who can wield power, and that potentially her mother might have told her a story to keep her away from the Aes Sedai, maybe. I don't know. That's just a theory that I have, but interesting that she survived, first and foremost. She's back, thank goodness. I was kind of hoping she didn't die, so that'll definitely make Egwene happy that she hasn't lost everybody, but I think we're going to have even more conflict, obviously, because we know that she does not have any love for the Aes Sedai. She didn't seem to have any love for Moraine. However, she's a healer. So Moraine really needs a healer right now. So I feel like this is all, you know, serendipitous because Moraine is clearly not doing well. Doesn't look like she's going to survive all the way to the White Tower to one of her sisters before it potentially goes south. And now we've got a healer who's just suddenly shown up out of nowhere. So, great episode once again. I think this one is a little bit slower compared to the first one as far as action goes, but we're getting a little bit more into each character. And like I said, all of them seem to have a little something that they're kind of becoming in touch with, or at least I think that's what the show's trying to show us. But what that means and how deep that's going to go is obviously going to come as we watch more of the show. And yeah, I mean, Rand really got on my nerves this episode, but I'm trying to give him some grace. I know he's going through a few things. I'm going to need him to just get his feelings in order here. There's a time and a place to be angsty, and this is not it. And also, yes, our boy there with the scratches on his leg, what's up with him? We'll have to see how things keep going. I like how things are building here. I like that we found out that Egwene actually is, I don't know, I'm going to call them witches. They don't really call them that here, but they're treating them like witches. It's a term, apparently Egwene is a witch already. So again, it doesn't mean she can't be the dragon as well, but I feel like now that kind of makes her a much better contender to be the dragon potentially, because if you're going to be reincarnated, why not be reincarnated with somebody who already has source power? Things are getting interesting. I'm liking it. This is definitely like my kind of show. I'm almost sad that they're not allowing it to be bingeable, but at the same time, since I am doing reactions, it's good that I get a little breather in between episodes and time to process. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching along with me. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up, and we will see you in the next episode.